Good morning. It's Sunday the 12th of October today, and I'm going on a trip that I've been looking forward to for a couple of years. I think I've thought about it. When I came here a couple of months back, I stayed in Medina. I couldn't actually get the tickets to go on this trip. It's called Caminito Del Rey, which in English means, well, I've heard it called all sorts of things. The King's Path, the King's Little Pathway, etc, etc. You get the gist, I'm sure. But Caminito Del Rey, it's like Spain's equivalent to Grand Canyon. I don't know what it's like in size-wise in comparison. I don't know. I've seen many pictures, and also I've seen quite a few videos of this place. It's absolutely stunning, and I wish I could stop saying that word. It's absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, I'm just walking down to catch the coach. I think it takes probably an hour and a half to get there, and then it's about a 3 or 4 hour walk around in this Caminito Del Rey. So obviously I'll be making a nice video of it because, like I said, I've been looking forward to it for years. And we visited the Grand Canyon, but we didn't get to walk in the Grand Canyon. I'll speak about that a bit more later on, but yeah, so it's a good day for me. Really good, really good. Anyway, laters. I'm not a gynecologist, and I know one when I see one. I'll explain further in the video later. Well, we just arrived. It's taken 2 hours and 20 minutes from Torremolinos to Caminito del Rey. There's a couple of tunnels you have to walk through. We're in the first one at the minute. And then once you go through the second tunnel, you're then in the walkway that takes the route all the way through the Caminito del Rey. So, starting off really well. Laters. Well, we finally got to where we're going to entrance the park, and we've been told to put a helmet on. So I've got one shiny top to put on top of another shiny top, and I wonder who named me Shiny. Yeah, you know it knows, don't you? These walkways are, I don't know, 100 metres above the ground, and they're just bolted to the side of the mountain. So it's not scary, but it's really good, I must say. fancy a walk down there. Well, it's getting quite windy now. I don't think we'll go off the walkway, but it's getting really windy. Absolutely stunning. There we go again, stunning. Getting back earlier when I was talking about Grand Canyon. We went to Las Vegas. We went there 3 times, I think. Anyway, on one of the trips we went to the Grand Canyon. And this place is just as impressive. I do remember the time being there when we was trying to take some photos, and there was a red-feathered Indian chief, all done up in his regalia, as they do, like we remember in the cowboy films. Anyway, I put my hand in my pocket to actually take my camera out, and he come running up to me asking me for money. I said, "Oi mate, I ain't even got the camera out of my pocket yet, or taken a picture. Now get over there." Obviously I didn't speak to him like that, but that's how I felt. Anyway, I took his picture, and then I gave him a couple of dollars. Well worth it. We went from Las Vegas to the Grand Canyon, helicopter down to the Colorado River, got out and went in a little boat up the river so far, and then we came back, got back into the helicopter, and then back up to the top. So very good, but obviously I think the Grand Canyon is about a mile deep. This is nowhere near that, but this is just as impressive as the Grand Canyon. Excellent, excellent. As I've said many times, you don't get the scale of where you are with these cameras. It is huge. Well, it looks like someone might have jumped off. The vultures are gathering. I'd like to see a train come through there at the minute. Not going to happen though, is it? It's probably late, same as ours. Going back to Las Vegas briefly, the helicopter pilot said one to sit up front because I've only got room for one. I was in the seat before he was. I got some real good looks that day. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Well, the guide has just informed us that these are the Sierra Ronda mountains, and they have a height of a maximum of 1,200 meters. So it's not as deep as the Grand Canyon, that is approximately a mile deep apparently, but it's as good as the Grand Canyon, I must say. Not sure if that's alive or whether that's a dummy. Oh no, he's alive. I see it wagging. He's coming down to say hello. Just for clarity, I'm not comparing the two in as far as one is like the other, you know, like for like, because it's not. Because one obviously is a mountainous range and the other is a canyon. When you're actually approaching the Grand Canyon, you can't actually see anything. You just see flat earth, and it only makes itself evident when you actually get to the rim and you then look over and look down. That's when you see the enormity of the Grand Canyon. You know, so there's one's up, one's down. A bit like my pension, down after paying tax. Yeah, I know. There you go. Now this is the ultimate. What a bridge. That is absolutely fantastic. In. It's not a beauty, but my God, that is a well lovely bridge. Wouldn't like to go across that bridge. That's proper windy in the middle. Wow, that last bit, that was proper heavy. That was proper steep on the stairs. Proper. Well, we've just come out the gate, so it's make your way back to the coach time. But wow, just wow, wow, wow. Wow. I'm right past that.
Ah, stimmt, dass die so geil sind. Ja.
Well, that's the end of that. I don't know how all this is formed in as far as mountains and canyons. I really don't know. I'm not a gynecologist. Well, what a day. I've just got off the coach, walking back to my hotel. I know that I've done that, but it was excellent, absolutely excellent. Had a brilliant day, and seen some brilliant sights. Absolutely love it. Anyway, that's that one visit out of the way. See you later.